Hey friends, it's Alicia. There's a lot of layers to self-love. And let me tell you, it took me a long time to get to the place that I'm in now. By no means am I an expert, but I'm gonna tell you my story and maybe you can learn something from it. I was born to two amazing parents. And when I was little, my dad was an alcoholic. Now, he went to treatment later on and was an amazing father. But at the time, there was a lot of rocky moments. And one of them was that my parents got divorced. So we moved from Portland, Oregon, where I was going to a predominantly black school, to Beaverton, Oregon, where my brother and I were the darkest things there. So we got berated from every angle for our race. I remember walking home from school and having people yell the N-word out the window. I had teachers that were just completely racist towards me. One called me a black B-word one time. It was my PE teacher. And then I also had a teacher who regularly would bring me up in front of the class and tell my spelling scores and say how bad they were and how terrible they were. Around the same time, I started growing. Now, I've always been head and shoulders above everybody else, but when I say I was growing like 4 inches over one summer. I mean, my growth spurts were out of control, and by the time I went to middle school, I was 6'3". And so people started to bully me left and right, not only for my race, which was already a problem to them, but then my height was just something that was so easy for them to pick on. I got called all kinds of names. I got cornered in school. It was a hard time. There was nothing about myself that I loved. When you have something that is unique, people will pick on you for it. And I just was an easy target. They literally found anything and everything they could say. They made fun of my feet. They made fun of my hair. They made fun of my arms. They made fun of me being skinny. Every single thing was picked apart. So before I knew it, I was completely depressed. I had let all of these people tell me these lies, and I believed them to the point where I literally hated myself. I not only hated myself, I didn't even want to be there. If it wasn't for my faith, I wouldn't be here. I'm just going to keep it real. I would not be here if it wasn't for my faith. God kept me together during that time. My mom did everything she could, but God was the only one in the depth of my depression that saved me. It wasn't until I started playing basketball that I got some reprieve from the kids at school. I think they thought, well, at least she's going to do something with that height, so we're just going to leave her alone. But the thing is that I didn't start playing basketball until late. And so I was playing catch up, and people just thought I would be automatically amazing because of my height, and I wasn't. And so then I got bullied for that too. When I got to college, it was like a light bulb turned on. I was around all these other tall women that did not care what anyone had to say. They were rocking their heels. They loved their height. And I was thinking, why have I believed these lies that these people have been telling me? Because at the end of the day, bullying is just someone's opinion of you. Yes, it hurts and it sucks and it's terrible, but you don't have to believe the lie that that person tells. It is just an opinion. That's it. You don't have to believe it. What I didn't know then that I now know is that when you have something that is unique, that sets you apart, that makes you shine, people will attack it because they want it. They're jealous that they don't have it, and so they want to steal your power. Do not let them. You don't need anyone to validate your worth. You don't need anyone to tell you that you're special, because you are the only person that needs to know that. Do not let someone else dictate your worth. Don't let anything that anybody says deter you from the special person that God created you to be. And self-love looks different for everyone. It could be fitness, it could be affirmations, it could be yoga. Just taking some time out of your day to just focus on you must be done daily. Listen, I'm strong now, and I'm not looking back, But that doesn't mean I still don't have weak moments. You have to continually build yourself up to love yourself. It's not gonna happen overnight. I know it took me a long time, but now that I know and I look back, all of those lessons made me a stronger person, and I'm thankful for each and every one of them. So whatever you do not let the opinions of others dictate who you are. The bully wants to be you. Remember that. You are the gatekeeper. Don't let their words steal your shine. Be patient with yourself, work on yourself daily, and love yourself.